Hi, it's Wasabi, welcome back to the channel. Got a battle today on the Mines map, and it's a Need About Tree from Fiddy Clan. He's in the object 260, which is the reward tank for the first personal campaign, and he's actually trying to complete a mission for the second personal campaign missions. So we'll have a look at the conditions there. Now, he's top tier in this game. This is a tier 8 to tier 10 game, and obviously heading to the hill to get the strategic positions. And we'll wait till he gets on the hill and we'll look at the conditions of the mission. Alright, so it's Union-15, which is the last of the missions that you can use the Chinese and Soviet tanks for. He's already got the primary condition met previously, so this is improving the result to get the honours, and the reason for getting honours is that you are awarded an order for each of these final missions in each level, and you can use a number of orders then to complete higher level missions that might be causing you a lot of stress or difficulty to complete. So it's up to you how you use them, but that's the value of them. Okay, so let's have a look at the conditions. So 10,000 hit points totaling damage caused, damage received, and damage blocked. That means that obviously the normal damage you cause, but also the hit points that you lose while you're playing the battle also counts, as well as any damage that you block with your armor. So he's in a very good tank for that. And obviously he's done this before, so he knows how to play. So you see, let me just get out of the mission conditions for a moment. So you can see he took a round from the LHMTV initially. He's bounced 2 shots from the EBR, and he's also put 1 shot into him, and he's about to put another shot. So you can see each time one of those activities happen, you see the counter at the top there. He's already got 1,376 points towards his 10,000 that he needs. Alright, the other conditions for the honours is to get 20% of the total damage. So funnily enough, that's exactly identical to the conditions for the high caliber award. So if you get the high caliber award, you know you've met that condition. So he'll aim to do obviously as much damage as he can, but knows that he can trade his own hit points if he's trying to get close to the total and not quite getting there. But obviously you don't give away all your hit points too early in the game, because you want to win as well, and obviously meet that damage target. So it's not a complete thing, but just think of it as a resource that you've got. Anyway, alright, bit of a long-winded explanation there, but he's already done 2.1k of damage, and he's blocked 2k, so you can see the and he's obviously lost a small amount of his own hit points, so you can see his total now is 4.3, so he's nearly halfway to his primary condition, and doing 2.1k of damage. Yeah, certainly not enough to be 20%, but you would expect that to come in around the 5,000 or 6,000 hit points, given that the number of tier 10s, there's 2 tier 10s and 3 tier 9s, and the rest are tier 8s. So it's the sort of thing you want to keep an eye on. Anyway, he's got some difficult tanks here to battle in terms of their turret strength, both heavy tanks, and he's in a hold down position, but they are also relatively in hold down. So just snapping there, but failing to hit in some cases. So just need to take your time and work out your angles and aim at spot you think you'll penetrate, and then allow for RNG, of course. Anyway, let's go to T56 at the back, taking quite a beating for a tier 8 tank. But not that time. He manages just to get the top of the hull rather than the cheek of the turret, which obviously the roundness of it is defeating the heat rounds that he's got, plus the protection it's got on the side of the turret is specifically against heat rounds, which is what Tree's been firing. So the other tank there is the 7032, and it's being played pretty well there by quite an experienced player, so he's managed to dodge right up until then. Most of the heat being thrown his way by Tree, Entry, just looking for another angle that is not the side of the turret. But also inviting shots in from the 703, just like that, which bounce. So you can see he's now 6k towards his total of 10. And we're not even 5 minutes into the game yet. As far as the game's concerned, a little bit worrying. He won't meet the win requirement for the honours just yet. Their hit points actually aren't that far apart, but they're 4 tanks down. But being top tier, if you can use your tank to its maximum advantage, then that's obviously going to help. Anyway, it's taken it down to 3 tank difference. And there's a few tanks there he can work over. So this Strip K, for example, well, takes some damage from it, but bounces a big round from the T30, and lost some of his own hit points. So that's taken him up to 8,281 in terms of his total, so which is good, but not really what he was trying to achieve from a damage perspective. But there he goes, nearly 500 into the Strip K, and again he's got a nice hull down position here. And the Strip pushes up to him, onto him. He'll be reloaded by that stage. You can fire down on the roof of the Strip K there and takes him out without any trouble. And now he's only 900 off his total for his primary. And just closing in on 5k. Gets another kill there, so he's just gone over 5k now. So he's getting very close to the high caliber reward. You can just see the mod there at the top of the screen showing another 552 hit points is all he needs, or rather than, if I'm reading the wrong way, he's already achieved it and he's 552 over. But anyway, we'll have a look at the end of the game. Anyway, they've sort of reversed the dangerous situation. They're now got a significant lead in hit points. Still no reason to throw your tank away though. And they've also taken out a number of the enemy team there. So they've got now a 1 tank advantage. Now he gets proxy spotted there by the Object 430, which explains why he's lit. He's come in here, bounces another round from the LH MTV, and he's looking to put a shot in here. Oh, gone for the ram there on the LH MTV, but misses. Then takes another hit of damage from him, getting him to be annoying light tank there. And he's trying to do a good job of circling. And instead of chasing him, he fires a shot into the T30, and we notice that he's completed his primary target there, which is good. And here, clever tactic, he backs up into the wall so that he can't get circled, and the light tank has to basically stop and change direction, which means the killing shot comes in. So only 1 tank left now, which is Object 430. 6,500 damage. That should be enough to get his award there. So let's go and have a look at the details. Alright, so there's the high caliber award. So yes, victory, high caliber award means you got the honours condition. We saw the primary condition achieved, so that's the orders achieved as well. So 6.4k of his own damage, 4 kills I should say, and 4.56 of block damage there. So yeah, including his own hit points, he lost well over 10k, so well achieved there. There's the steel wall, of course, for all the block damage, most in the team. Team score, so he's finished on top with, or actually not quite on top, T56 finished on top with 1391, so ace tanker there for sure, and over 5k, so congratulations to Tanmir Day. And second place there with 1213, which would have got, you would think, an ace tanker at tier 10, but given that it's a reward tank and it takes quite a bit of skill to achieve it, yeah, you're up against it in terms of the EXP, but top bit damage there. And on the other team, yeah, the Object 703 too, he was battling, finished on top with EXP, and probably would have got an ace tanker out of that as well. So congratulations to XPIQ from Yeti Clan. I know that name from somewhere. But Yeti, great clan of the past. Anyway, 26 shots fired, 21 hit, 16 penetrations. That got him his damage total, as we saw the block damage there. And with some missions payouts and battle payments, ended up making a small profit, which was nice. Anyway, great game there from Tree. Thank you for the content, certainly appreciate it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider doing so. We'll have more great content to follow, and thanks for watching.